Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakahakfadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyam, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection and crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasai, GMS Austin. I was just flipping through the feed, and I was inspired to do a lesson just going into this Kamala Harris situation. You know, her running for president all of a sudden, and the world is just all in step with it. Like, she's the best candidate all of a sudden to be running, and just going into how Esau has set this plan up, from the jump when it comes down to it, and ultimately to end up, it being open season on the end dub on the black woman. So you just had a black woman get shot in her kitchen by the police, in which she had called to her house, and end up getting fatally shot. Catching a bullet to the head. But what's going to happen is that hatred that Esau already has for the Negro, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, that bloodthirsty hatred is going to be at an all-time high on the black woman. All right. And it's getting ready to be open season. It is open season, because she's going to be seen as an enemy in this time in which we're living in. Okay. And so she's going to need protection, and it's going to issue and ultimately end up, going into the Isaiah 4:1 and everything. But it's gonna be a lot of test and trial. It's gonna be a humbling, you know, time frame for the end of the black woman. All right, for just taking Esau Edom's bait, and just whatever he says do is what she's been doing, and she doesn't know that he's been setting her up as that fatted calf for the slaughter in this time frame in which we're living in. All right. So I'm gonna get some precepts and perfectly just edifying to the body. It's Ecclesiastes 10:5. It says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler." All right. So the ruler, who is Esau Edom, the Edomite, the self-proclaimed white man, all right, is ruling in wickedness. Okay. He's wicked to himself. He's wicked to his own kind. Okay. And so he is wicked. So are the people. So he promotes wickedness. He promotes everything that's contrary and outside of these scriptures. All right, it's how this society is ultimately set up. And he's an actor, a hypocrite. So he says that this is a Judeo-Christian society, but, he's doing all manners of wickedness at the same time. All right, so we can look at his actions and see that he's the devil the Bible speaks of. All right, but Ecclesiastes 10:6 says, "Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place," man. So folly is this society in which we in. All right, he has set this society in folly, and meaning that he exalts nothing but things that are vanity and non-profitable. All right, he doesn't promote order in this society. Okay, and he doesn't promote what the scriptures say about order in this society. He promotes nothing but folly, man. Everything that's backwards. A woman can be a man can be a woman. A child has the right to tell their parents they want to be, whatever they want to be up under the sun at the age of, change their sexes and everything at the early ages of 3 years old, on just all manners of legislation that is being pushed, taxation is being pushed. Everything is just in lies and robbery, inside this place in which we live in. And this Edomite has promoted that this is what exalted. It's been exalted. It says, "And the rich sit in a low place," and the rich are the Hebrew Israelites, starting with the elect of the house of Israel. Okay. This is 1 Timothy 2:12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence." Man, this is the New Testament. Okay. And this is order that is set inside these scriptures, in which the world should be, living by. And when the Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, is what the world will be ruled by, man. Women will be in silence, okay, in subjection and in order at the end of the day, man. This is how the Lord has set it up since the beginning. Okay, let's see. This is Genesis 3:16. All right. It says, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception in sorrow. Thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. So your desire should be to your husband, not this career, not this, friend over here, not this, that, and the third. It should be to what your husband is dealing with. All right, you are a helpmeet. You're here to bring comfort into your husband in a rightful estate of things, and we know that when things are operating the right way, things flow decently and in order. Everything's rolling smoothly. But Esau Edom is backwards. All right, he's promoting this woman to be, through the feminism, saying, all sorts of madness, but promoting this woman to be a ruler. And the scripture says that she was never built to rule over anything. All right. So it says that her desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee, and the husband shall rule over thee at the end of the day. But this is Jeremiah 31:22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? The Lord, our power Yahweh, has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. All right. So that woman shall assert authority and power, and be out of order. She'll be free, basically, from being in order inside of the society in which Esau Edom has promoted. She doesn't have to be in order, is what Esau Edom says. And like T.D. Jakes has said back in the day, woman, thou art loose. So she will compass a man. Okay, so she'll get above a man in society. She'll get above, the natural biblical way of things. Okay, so then she'll be haughty and high-minded and think that she can't be touched. So what's going to happen is, no matter how many degrees, how much careers and college time, it doesn't matter at this point in time, because the Lord is getting ready to lay his hand in his fear and his wrath on the disobedient daughter of Zion. All right, to humble her. So he's getting ready to go into a humbling phase. Let me get some articles. This is fair use. I'm not making any monetary funds off of this, just preaching the Bible. Okay. So they have promoted individuals like this and saying that this is basically what women are and what they should be like. This is what the black woman should be right here. So the lewdness, the pervertedness is what they're force feeding the generation of so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American women that are coming up, saying that, man, use your body, use what you got, and get over this man. You don't need a man for this, that, and the third. Okay. Be single, as Beyonce used to say, all my independent women. Okay. So they're pushing, who is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. He is who rules these media platforms and everything. Okay. Music, movies, internet, whatnot. He's ruling these platforms, and this is what he's promoting. These type of women right here, man. All right, the Glorrillas, the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B's, all these Doja Cats, Ice Spice, Lottos, a lot of this just nastiness and perversion in which they're ruling, which shows that or promotes women to be out of order and lewd and hypersexual, aggressive in these streets out here, man, and it's not going well for them. All right. But we understand it was all part of the plan. It was this, this is what he's been promoting. The whole Fannie Willis deal, dealing with the Trump case and everything. All right, him kind of pivoting or putting that black woman up against Trump from the earliest time. Man, it's been it's predictive programming. All right, it's what we've been seeing. All right, dealing with she's a district attorney too, and it's just, man, at this point, it's really easy to see. All right, you got these hidden figures just showing these women being bold and strong and almighty and everything, and the strongest and the boldest woman is the one that's not following after every goddamn other woman, but doing what her husband needs her to do. That's a bold and that's a strong woman, especially in this world which we living in, when it's that vibration to be lewd, okay, that vibration to be self-willed and shameless is out there, but she's choosing to be in that humility, in the form of a servant and everything. That's what's important. All right, that's what's gonna save and deliver that individual, and at the end of the day, you know. But Kamala Harris, man. So they've promoted this individual to be the forefront, basically, of the black woman, the American struggle or whatnot. All right. So like always, the black people have always been used as a political football. She had a rally today. She came out there on the stage saying, "We're not going back. We're not going back." Yeah, they don't want to be in submission. They don't want to be in order. All right. They want to be able to do what they want. Go on what you call girl trips to Mexico or Jamaica. These and have these orgies and all these things, man. All right. They want that freedom to roam. All right. And which the Lord has not given them that freedom and ability to do so. He gave them that, to be in subjection at the end of the day. So it's ass backwards. And Esau Edom also has promoted this, he has promoted these type of relationships. And you see Kamala Harris, she is with a JOO individual. And it's been a long, just, we see now that, man, this is where it was heading. Okay. We see that, man, they've been doing the predictive programming now for a minute with this whole plot and scheme. Okay, so she come out of the woodwork, been missing all damn near 4 years. As long as Biden been in office, been missing, and then all of a sudden, oh well, Kamala can do it. She hasn't done a damn thing, man. All right, she hasn't done a damn thing, man, and it just goes to show how, man, that war is getting ready to fall on the so-called black woman. All right, here, man. These Edomites are going to be taking out a lot of that aggression, not only on the black woman, but on her seed. Okay, on her seed and everything. They say, well, hey, ain't your mama black? They'll say. I say, first of all, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, I operate as a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, I'm not acting like a black ass nigga in these streets, man. That's why the scriptures tells us not to be, refrain from that acting and looking, like evil, like you evil or you wicked, and that's what niggas and these blacks are out here looking like they're wicked and evil. Okay, but Lamentations 4:3 says, even the sea monsters draw out their breasts, they give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness. All right, so this ostrich is very cruel. She'll trample her own offspring when it comes to anything. Okay, she's a very cruel, self-minded, self-willed creature and everything. And we seeing these things happen on the face of the earth because the Lord has got this demon spirit on these N-dubs. Okay, how they have no care for their own offspring. They only care about themselves. This is a Texas woman who left her children, ages 3 to 12, home alone for 7 weeks. She's arrested in Alabama. All right, just there, big smile, and she's gonna blame it on. They're gonna say mental health, but at the end of the day, it's just demon possession at an all-time level, and which is leading to these women's destruction. Living that life of pleasure. The scripture says you are dead while you lived, while you're living. And these women are leading on that path of death and destruction. This is another mother of they call it the miracle baby. She left 2 of her children on the side of the highway, and one of them died, didn't make it. This one right here to the right, and the other one made it. The youngest one made it at the end of the day. This one right here to the right. Okay. So, this they posted, they showing Aaliyah Jack. They show her whole name, just let you know exactly everything you need to know about her. All right. These women are cruel, and the Lord is setting them up to be destroyed, man. Here's another one. Out here in Florida, a woman accused of leaving her 3 young kids at home alone while she went to work. Right? She just, just doing what she wants out here. Just doing exactly what she wants, man. And Lord is getting ready to judge these women. All right, and this is the other black woman right here that stabbed a 3-year-old to death at the grocery store. You know, this is the daughter of Zion right here. All right, and man, they're gonna start handling this animal like the animal she is inside these streets. Coming up into these elections and everything, this time frame. All right, and she's also the spokesman for the Alphabet Game and movement out here, man. Black Lives Matter and all that shit. I mean, it's very evident what's getting ready to happen on Earth right now. All right, and this is another woman, black woman, end of that Petty Motors reveal and horrific caught on camera shooting of a Philly baby. Just walks up and shoots a 7-month-old baby. Mind-boggling woman shoots baby in leg over $100. Over $100 drug debt. Okay, just who cares? Just the animals, man. All right, have total disregard for human life, children's life, anybody's life. Just worrying about themselves. All right, and it's gonna lead to their downfall at the end of the day, man. All right, let's get this one right here. It's Micah 7:10. It says, "Then she that is my enemy, all right, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down in the mire of the streets, as the mire of the streets, man, as the mud, as the dirt inside the streets, just trotting down. That's what's getting ready to happen out here. All right. All right, for her being just wicked and all, only about herself. This is Isaiah 49:15. It says, "Can a woman forget her suckling child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet will I not forget thee." At the end of the day, the Lord has our backs. He has that everlasting love for us. But these wicked ass women, shit, they're gonna go about living their lives just to satisfy their own selves and their needs. And the Lord's getting ready to correct that with this scourge He's getting ready to put down on their asses. Dealing with this election. As they putting up the black woman up against Trump. All right, and understanding that, man, the Lord is, getting ready to rise up with a lot of death and destruction inside of Babylon the Great. All right, get one more and get up out of here. Let's see. Yep, Isaiah. Let's grab this one, Isaiah 4:1. It says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, man. Because things are getting ready to get so bad out here that you're gonna need a strong man of the Lord, okay, to take away that reproach. Because all these people are gonna be after you and stuff. Let's say. Let's see. And a strong man of the Lord. This is Isaiah 32:2. It says, A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So, man, that's here where we at right now, Babylon the Great. All right, coming into the time of never before, Jacob's trouble and all these sorrows, and basically these women being sought after, to be destroyed. A man of the Lord is going to be a hiding place, from the wind, from all that reproach that's getting ready to be at their ass. So the Lord is making the men of the Lord, as he's doing right now, as gold, the scriptures talks about. All right. And Isaiah 13:12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedges of Ophir. All right. So I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And what day? In the day coming up into the destruction. 13 says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord our power Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Okay, so that goes into the ICBM missiles hitting Babylon the Great, and this is where this place is leading towards. This place being nuked, by the ICBM missiles, and that lake of fire coming. So these women that do take heed to the correction that the prophets of the Lord are putting out. They say, the scriptures say, a wise man will hear these things and hide themselves. All right, grab that right quick. This is Proverbs 22:3. It says, a prudent man foresees the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Okay, so the simple are going to pass on and be punished, after all these alerts, these warnings that the Lord ultimately is putting out, man. All right, it's the Lord that's blowing these horn, giving these women warning that, man, it's a lot of death and destruction getting ready to befall upon you. All right, 4 says, by humility and the fear of the Lord our power Yahweh are riches and honor and life. So those are the real riches and honor and life that you should be chasing after, man. All right, being in order and operating in the fear of our power Yahweh. All right. 5 says, thorns and snares are in the way of the forward. He that doth keep his soul shall be far from them. Okay. So just to say that, man, being focused on this truth. All right. Being away from that congregation of the dead, allowing Esau just to lead you blindly into your own death and destruction. All right. He has set this trap and snare to render out the judgment on on Eve, ultimately, on the black woman. And this is what's coming, man. So, this is the time to be getting in order. All right. This is the time to be getting in order. So with that, perfect, this is edifying to the body. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace and blessings to the Akiyam, putting on as the elect, striving for perfection, that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom.